So, I'm going to talk about some more news this video and the following about some very interesting news that has come to my attention. CW and, well, DC, actually more like DC on a whole wise. And the first news, I was literally like, no, they're not doing that. Sure, no way. But no, it's apparently confirmed. CW has announced today that they will be doing a Vixen animated web series on their TV show, not TV show, on their site, their actual CW official site, that will be, get this, tied into the universe of Arrow and Flash. First off, wow. Secondly, wow. And lastly, wow. Because, let's face it, DC is really good with animation. Let's face it, they trump Marvel more often than not in terms of animation. But the thing is that really got me is that this is going to be set in the Arrow universe. So, and they have said that both Arrow and Green Arrow and Flash will show up in this kind of animated universe. But it is going to be part of that universe. Now the big question is, actually no, let me talk about the elephant in the room. I am so surprised they went with Vixen. Vixen is I like Vixen. Don't get me wrong, I like the character of Vixen. And I'm just really surprised that they went with this character. But then again, they're always trying to find new, I'm going to give CW this. They've found new and exciting ways to get us hyped for, especially the general audience. Keep that in mind, the general audience. Get people hyped for, the Atom and Firestorm and, villains such as, Reverse Flash and Captain Cold and Count Vertigo. And Merlin. You have that with the general audience, so I think this is the step in the right direction to introduce a very strong female character. Granted, it's animated, but I feel like this is a really good step in the right direction. Also, animation-wise, because I read through some of the notes, and they said, yeah, this is going to be a little bloody. This show's going to be pulling no punches, so it's going to have the same kind of story tone as Arrow and Flash, meaning there will be some violence. Finally, we get an animated a violent animated show meant for young adults and adults that it doesn't involve fart jokes. Yay. And I say that not as sarcastic yay, I mean like yay, that's awesome. I kind of, I'm really, again, surprised they're going with Mari. And here's another question. Are they going to go the realistic route like Arrow, or are they going to go the superpowered route like Flash? Because either way is game. I don't think they'll go with the mystic route, because for those who don't know Vixen's powers come from a totem that gives her the ability to copy the other attributes and abilities of animals. Like, she could run as fast, gain the speed of a cheetah. She can, heal like a lizard. She could also, gain the strength of a rhinoceros. So on and so forth. That kind of stuff. So my thing is that maybe they'll go. I'm really hoping they go with the powers route, and I would actually be incredibly surprised if they gave her the Mystic Totem ability. I would be incredibly surprised they went that route, because I think they were going to say DC was going to save all the magic stuff for Constantine. But if they go the magic route, I am totally down for it. But I would like it, I would be actually pretty cool either way if they went the no powers route or the powers route. I didn't see which they're going with. The article I read, because I know there's multiple articles, but the article I read on this whole thing was that this was it didn't specify if Vixen was going to have her powers or not. I didn't know that. But I am very excited for this, because again, this is going to be apparently stationed away from Arrow and Flash, but they will show up. I would also imagine that, Suicide Squad's going to show up, because yeah, we need more Suicide Squad, he says sarcastically. And Vixen there was an incarnation of Suicide Squad she was a part of, so I would not be surprised if she was a part of this. The other thing is that I'm kind of hoping that maybe they'll probably won't mention Vixen in the live-action show, because they'll be like, we're referencing an animated show, that makes no sense. Says, but they've done that before in TV before, in movie, I don't know. Again, I'm just surprised all around. An animated spin-off, an animated series based in the universe around another lesser known but pretty awesome character. I'm just you can see why I was kind of I had some trepidation about this show not being real, because when I first heard, like, when the reports were first coming in, I was like, sure, Vixen's getting an animated show and it's in Arrow and Flash universe. That's funny. You're and the first one, it didn't help that the first one was Comic Book Resources that reported this, and we all know how credible Comic Book Resources is. So you can, I think I get some points for waiting it out before seeing some more headlines. So I'm really cool with this. You know who's also going to be, who's probably more ecstatic than I am? A guy by the name of Mount Vernon Kid. I can't wait for, Chris, I know you're watching this video, so I can't wait to see what you have to say about this video, because I know Vixen's one of your favorite superheroes. Not just in DC, but across the board. So, can't wait to see what you have to say about Mari's animated series. So the big question is, like, are they going to have, like, it'd be really cool if this is how they allude to Gorilla Grodd. I would be, like, if they have her based in Africa, which I'm hoping they do. I really hope that this is the allusion to Gorilla Grodd, and maybe reference to Gorilla City. I really hope that. And also, maybe you can bring in some of the other heroes, DC heroes that are based in Africa, like Bwana Beast, Kongorilla, Wildebeest. There's a few others. And you can even have Catman. Thomas Blake, for a while, Catman stayed in Africa with a pack of lions. So this would make sense if you did have him show up in here. And again, you could have him show up in Arrow. Like, this could be his allusion to being an Arrow. I hope too much. I really want Catman and Arrow. Anyway, but no, I'm really looking forward to this. I'm really hoping it goes well. Again, it's going to be an animated web series on the CW site, so I'm really hoping it gets a lot of views. Apparently, it's coming out later this fall, so it's nice to know that it's coming out this year rather than we have to wait another year. But I am very excited to see how this all goes down and how this all plays out. You guys tell me what you think of all this. What do you guys think of the Vixen animated series based in the Arrow/Flash universe? Pretty much the DC. Let's just call it at this point the DC CW universe. Let's call it that. What do you think? So, what do you think of that? Do you guys like the idea? Do you guys hate the idea? And what other characters do you want to see, heroes and villains alike, do you want to see in this animated series show up? And hopefully they'll transition into the live action show. But yeah, and not to say, like, I think I should correct myself when I said, you can't really have animated and live action together. There's been plenty of animated shows based off of live action stuff. I had to stop myself and go, like, wait, what I just said made no sense. So yeah, I know. Anyway, once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.